November 9th. Oh my gosh, this was the first book that I read. Oh my gosh, this was so cute. I did not like this book. I read this in 24 hours. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hannah. Hi. Anyways, in this video we're gonna talk about the books that I read in 2022. This is crazy because I set myself a goal in the beginning of the year to read 12 books, so a book a month, and I wind up reading 26 books, which is, I'm so proud of myself about that. So I kind of want to go in this video and talk about like every single book that I read and my like rating on it, maybe a little spoiler, so I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna play out. But I'm just gonna talk to you guys and tell you if I like it, if I think it's worth the read based on my opinion. So yeah, let's get into this video. Also, if you want to be friends with me on Goodreads, I put my link down below, so add me. I will add anybody, honestly. So we're gonna start off with November 9th. Oh my gosh, this was the first book that I read. It was such an easy read for me. I loved it. Yeah, I gave it a 5 stars on Goodreads, so there's that. And then my second book is Ugly Love. Oh my gosh, I love this book. In the beginning of the year, I was very big on the Colleen Hoover books, and I loved them at the beginning, but I'll talk about it later. But Ugly Love was so good, definitely recommend. And then my third book is Regretting You. I actually gave this, I think I did give it a 5 stars, but honestly thinking about it now, I probably would have gave it a 4 star. But I love the bond between a mother and daughter in this, so there's that. That's really good. And then what is this? The Unhoneymooners. Oh my gosh, this was so cute, like extremely cute. I love this book. Such an easy read, really enjoyable. I gave it, definitely they gave it 5 stars. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I gave it 5 stars. Super cute, definitely recommend. And the next one is Reminders of Him. Oh my gosh, I love this book. Love this book. It's just, I was so glued down to this book. I think I finished it in like a day or two, but really good book. Definitely recommend it. Gave it 5 stars. Next one, Punk 57. Okay. I did not like this book. The smuck in it was amazing. The storyline just wasn't there, and like I suffered through it so much to finish this book. But yeah, not a fan of it, but I can see why people like it. I just didn't like it. I gave that, let me see my rating of that. Yeah, I gave it 2 stars because the smuck was amazing, the storyline wasn't. Then we got Verity. I have such a hard time saying this. Verity. Oh my gosh, this book made me want to read thrillers. I could not put it down. But I think I read this in 24 hours. So good. I was so hooked into it. It was unexpected. I did not expect this book to turn out the way it did, and oh my gosh, I definitely recommend. This book definitely made me want to read like more thriller and horror books, so 10 out of 10. Amazing. Then we have The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and oh my god, I did not think I was gonna like it. This had such a big hype behind it, and I loved it. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting it based on the title of what was actually happening, but so good. 10 out of 10, 5 stars, so good, highly recommend. Now we have The Light We Lost. Honestly, I don't remember it much, but I know I finished it pretty early. I gave it 5 stars, so I must have really enjoyed it. I'm gonna actually read a little bit of the back. I think I remember this. Okay, yeah, it was a really good book. Loved it. Oh my gosh, really good book. Took me a minute to click like the storyline because it's been a while since I read that. And the next one, Love Hypotenuse. Oh my gosh, I love this book. Love this book. I think I read something that it was a fanfic for Adam Driver, Kylo Ren, and oh my gosh, I loved it. So cute. Definitely like a little rom-com kind of book, and I loved it. Yeah, so cute. 10 out of 10, 5 stars. And what else? Confessions. Okay. Confessions by Colleen Hoover. I loved this book. Oh, Elena's making her little appearance. Love this book. This is actually the first book that I kind of made some little notes, and like I didn't write in the book, but I have these stickies that are clear, and I wrote on it my thoughts, and I love doing this, and I plan to do this more with some books this year because I didn't do it that often. I did it on 2 books last year. Hi, Elena. Okay, the next book is Love in Other Words. Oh my gosh, I love this book. This is the second book that I annotated in. I absolutely love this book. Definitely recommend. 10 out of 10. Definitely pulled at my heart. Loved it. Again, I'm trying so hard not to do spoilers. I'm just saying my opinions, if I like the book, if I didn't like the book, because I don't want to give out spoilers. I want you to read them and enjoy them. The next book is, I just want to make sure I'm in order. In 5 Years. What did I give this book? I gave it 4 stars, and honestly, it probably would give it 3. When I was starting to read, I wanted to like enjoy every book I read, so I was like giving it really high scores. This book was okay. I wouldn't read it again, to be honest. It was alright. It had a good concept, but kind of like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It was alright. It's you can read it, it's not bad, but it's just like not my favorite. So there's that. So the next book that I read is Where the Crawdads Sing. Oh my god, it's like a tongue twister for me. I can't say it. This was actually put into a movie recently. I love this book. I couldn't put it down. I feel like it was very slow in the beginning, but it got like really good at the end. But yeah, highly recommend it. It's worth the hype, I think. Again, these are all my opinions, my personal opinions. You might not like it. That's fine, whatever. I'm just going based on my likes and my opinion and whatever. So I love this book. I liked it. I know a lot of people say they didn't like it, but I did. Okay. The Hating Game. I actually saw the movie trailer for this first before I read it, and I was like, oh, I had the book. I'm like, you know, let me read it before I watch the movie. I liked it, honestly. Let me see what my reviews are. I put 4 stars. I did like it. Very predictable. I knew it was gonna happen, but it was cute. The movie itself was really good. Like, I even got Vito to watch it, and Vito was like, wow, this movie's actually really good. And I'm like, I know, weird. But really good, really cute. And the next book is Layla. Yeah, didn't like this book at all. Not my vibe. Yeah, I didn't like it. I had so much high hopes for it because it was supposed to be so different, and not for me. I don't recommend. If you like weird twisted shit, go for it. For me, no. Garbage. The next book is Book Lovers. Honestly, this is when I started getting into a reading slump, so I honestly can't remember what this book was about. I know that's so bad to say. Yeah, I'm like trying to remember it. I'm like struggling so bad. I think I enjoyed it. Goodreads says I enjoyed it. This year, my goal on Goodreads is to actually write my reviews. I started doing it at the end of 2020, but not in the beginning, because I want to write my honest reviews. And like I said, in the beginning of 2022, I was rating the books higher because I just wanted to like it, like no matter what. And now really sitting down, looking back, I'm like, okay, it was not really 5 stars. It's not really, It could be a 3-star instead of a 5-star. But as a Goodreads, it says it's really good, but I honestly can't remember what this book's about, so it honestly didn't leave an impression on me. So let's just say how that is. Daisy Jones and the Six. Oh my gosh, the first few chapters I was like, okay, I'm not gonna like this book, and honestly I fell in love with it because of the writing style. It was so cool. It felt like I was in an interview, like watching a documentary on like MTV. Like, it was so freaking cool, and I love that. Like, I felt so immersed into like I'm watching a documentary. So good. The next book, the things we never got over. Okay, this is the biggest book I read this year, and I freaking love this book. Let me see if I wrote a review. Probably not. No, I didn't, obviously, because I was bad at it. But this book was so good. Oh my gosh, I loved it so much. The drama, the love, the romance. Oh, loved it. Loved it. Next one. Okay, this one. All right, this one. This one. All Your Perfects. This book, wow, made me sob. I read this less than 24 hours because I just couldn't put it down. There's like a lot of relatability to me in this book, if that makes sense. Like, I relate to this book in certain ways, and it just really, it is a trigger warning. When people were saying it's a trigger warning at first, I'm like, it's a book. How can it be so triggering? I'm like, reading, I'm like, yeah, it's a trigger warning for anyone who is trying to conceive or dealing with miscarriage and stuff like that. Like, it is so powerful though. I absolutely love it. I read it in one sitting. Like, I could not put it down. I think it was like a Saturday. I read it from morning all the way to night and finished it. So good. So good. I love this book, but I think I love it because it is so related. I relate to it in certain ways, and that's why I love it so much. I cried like the entire time reading it. Okay, Every Summer After. Okay, I love this book. Another book I couldn't put down. It's so cute. Like, I really hope they make this into a movie because it was so good. So good. I loved it. Loved it. 10 out of 10, 5 stars. I'm like trying to keep up. Okay. All right, this book, Least on Love. It took me forever to finish this book. I couldn't get into it. Very predictable. Didn't like it. Very hard read. I put 3 stars because there was some good story to it, but then it was like womp. Very disappointed because the cover is so cute, but can't base a book on a cover. But yeah, I wasn't a fan. I didn't like it. We're getting close to the end, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so the next book is The Summer I Turned Pretty. Okay, so I watched the series before I read the book, and I probably shouldn't have, but it's okay. When I read this book, I felt like I got transported to like middle school, and it was so cute. That's like actually the first time I actually wrote something, I think. No, I didn't. But so cute, so innocent. I actually read the whole series. So here's the other books. So cute. I loved it. I loved it so much, honestly. It was just innocent and cute, and I loved it. So the next book is The Good Girl Complex. This isn't the last book I read, because the last book I read is We'll Always Have Summer, and I kind of already talked about the Summer I Turned Pretty series, so this is technically the last book we're going to talk about. The Good Girl Complex was a really good book. Oh my gosh, I loved it. It took me a while to finish it because I was starting to get into like this reader's block, and I was struggling just to finish books. So yeah, but this one is so good. Like, I love the romance, I love the drama, I love it. I love this book. But yeah, that is all my books. You should see the crazy stack that's right next to me. Oh, like, wow. Yeah, like, I don't even know what to say now. I had so much fun reading all these books. I really hope I can get back into reading this year. I have 2 books that I'm currently in between, and I haven't been able to finish. Even like in a weird reader's blog, and I'm just hoping that goes away, because I had so much fun reading all these books and being immersed in different stories. It also doesn't help that right now I'm currently on a One Tree Hill like binge watching, and I like want to just finish that series, and I'm only like on season 4, and I think there's like 7, so there's that. But I think I'm still gonna try to make time to at least read an hour a day, even with watching those series. So yeah, my goal for 2023 is to read 25 books. That's 1 book short than I read this year. But like I said, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna choke. Like I said, I'm kind of in a reader's block, and I'm currently trying to finish watching One Tree Hill, so it makes it hard because the reading has become like a back burner to me, and I need to fix that because I enjoyed reading so much. Okay, so that is all the books that I read in 2023, which is crazy to sit down and look at it like that. And I read so much last year, and I'm so proud of myself, and I just can't wait for this year, and I'm hoping that I read more than 25 books, but I'd be so happy with 25. Like I said, that is my goal. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and yeah, you know what to do. Bye.